What's your first name?
Mora.
Mora, M-A-U-R-A?
Yes.
And your last name?
Kelly.
Okay, great. How long have you lived here?
Going on 6 years.
Okay. All right, tell me about last night.
I was in bed with my husband, and all of a sudden, I was just about falling asleep, and I hear bang, and my windows rattled, and of course I jump up, I go, what the was that? And my husband goes, what was what? He's gonna kill me. And then 5 minutes later, my phone rang, and I was like, he's like, who's calling you at 10:30? I'm like, I don't know. And I'm looking, I go, it's not one of the kids, so I'm good, So I said, I don't know. And then I woke up this morning, and it was my neighbor going, did you hear that bang? Earthquake. And that's all she wrote, night. So I said, I guess it was the earthquake. And I'm like, but it shook my windows.
Crazy.
I never thought I would have something like that here.
Wow.
I was just like, I thought maybe something hit the building. I don't know. But then when I saw her thing this morning saying earthquake, I'm like, well, that's what it was. It was loud. I didn't think earthquakes made big booms like that. I just thought the ground shook but it was it was almost like you hear like a big, an accident. Two people crashing, like that big boom. That's what it sounded. Yeah, it just jerked me right up. So.
Crazy.
Yes.
I guess comparing last night to last year, because that was much bigger, but
I didn't feel last year's. No, nothing. Everybody goes, you feel the earthquake? I'm like, what earthquake? I'm like, what are you talking about? We don't get earthquakes here. I'm just like, no, I didn't feel the last one.
Interesting. Okay, so I don't know, when you woke up this morning, was it a little was that a dream? I'm confused.
Yeah, and then I saw the trucks around, and I'm like, oh, maybe something cool's going on today. And then when I was walking to get the coffee, he's like, do you hear the word? I'm like, well, it was the earthquake. I was just talking to a friend down there. She goes, did you feel that? And I'm like, I was so surprised. I didn't realize that it was, you don't expect them here.
The last thing, right? Because exactly, a crash or something. No, you're good. So thank you so much for sharing. That's so funny.
It seems like it's been happening a little more often. What are your thoughts about that?
I don't know. It's getting a little scary. That one scared me. But
they all seem pretty light. They've all been under 4, right?
I mean, last year was 4.8, but end of, and I don't know if you guys felt it here, but there were 6 in a row in the area of Randolph, so I know that's a little further from
so
here,
we didn't hear. I didn't feel it there. I didn't feel it. I was up at work at one day. I was in the mall and the ShopRite during one of them, and I look and my phone is being blown up and blown up and blown up, and my son lives out in New Mexico, and I'm like, what? When I finally was able to, he goes, are you okay? I'm like, I'm in ShopRite. Of course I'm okay. He goes, Mom, there was just an earthquake. I go, shut up. I'm like, no, there was not. But yeah, obviously when I got out and everybody started talking, I'm like, oh, I guess he was right.
Here we are.
Never felt it.
Yep.
It's the talk of the town.
Talk of the town. But that one last night, that was scary.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Do you randomly have a camera or anything in your?
So can I ask you for your names?
Priya. Priya.
Can you spell that, please?
Spell it?
Yes.
Priya.
Okay, Priya.
Sapana, Sapana.
Okay. And so I want to ask you about last night. Can you tell me what you felt? And
Yeah, we were all sitting in the living room, and we were just having some music. I think my kids were playing music, and then my mother-in-law got up to reach her glasses or something, and then she was about to sit on the couch, and just as she sat on the couch, we felt the whole tremor, like the building shaking, and then we were looking at each other asking what it was, and I said, oh no, it's just the impact of her sitting on the couch. And then 5 minutes later my cousin called and said, did you feel the earthquake? I said, oh my God, that was an earthquake. So we were, and then I went on the news, it said it started in
Hasbrouck Heights.
Hasbrouck Heights. So
to find out that this was the epicenter where it all started from. Like, what's your thoughts behind that?
I'm not worried or anything. We felt an earthquake in New Jersey 2 years earlier. I was teaching a class, and that was much stronger. I mean, I don't know. And then I don't know which one was stronger. That felt definitely
That
stronger.
one was stronger, yes.
Yeah,
I felt that one, yes. That one was stronger.
The whole room,
Was shaking.
Shaking, yeah. This was, like my mother-in-law sitting on the couch, and we dismissed it off as the impact of her sitting. So I think I'm not worried. And it said it was 3.0, so it's a very mild thing.
And so, can you take me just a little bit back to that moment, like when that house shook, like the whole house shook, basically, is what you're saying?
No, I wouldn't say it. Yeah, I wouldn't say the whole house shook, but we definitely felt a tremor. I won't say the whole. So, yeah, we definitely felt a tremor. It was. I mean, we were all in the living room, and we experienced. We looked at each of us, asking, what it was. Didn't think that it was an earthquake, but only when my cousin called and said, "Did you feel the earthquake?" We said, "Oh, okay, that's what it was." Yeah.
Yeah. And so, did you have a chance to speak with your neighbors at all and like share the experience?
No, we just saw. We lived across to next to each other, so we talked to each other. And I wasn't home, so she said, "Did you feel the earthquake?" And I said, "No, I wasn't home until 10:30, so I didn't feel it." Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Thank
right.
you.
Thank you so much. Okay. So, can I ask you for your name?
Vera Morales.
Can you spell that, please?
Verna Morales. Morales.
Verna, so can I ask you, like, can you take me to last night? What did you feel? Like, what
I was watching TV, and I heard a loud boom. So I jumped up, my son cabooning out of his room, and we go on the deck. I said, "What was that?" And we have a lot of stuff stored in our backyard. We thought like the air conditioner fell over because my landlord has some stuff back there. I said, "Did that fall over?" He's like, "Mom, I don't know." So then I go back in the house, and I get an email, and it says, "Verna, did you hear that?" And I'm like, "No." They said that was an earthquake. And she sent me a sign of the Richter scale, which I know nothing about, and that's when I knew. I was so scared.
Right. Have you ever experienced that before?
Never, ever, ever. Never. I thought it was like on TV, like when they had the California earthquake. That's why I panicked.
Okay. You were worried that was kind of like...
Yes. I was so scared.
Have you been a lifelong resident in Jersey?
Pardon me?
Sorry, there's a bus. Have you always been a lifelong resident in Jersey?
My whole life, yeah.
Did you ever think like that we would ever get this kind of like seismic?
Never. Like I think earthquake like on TV, like when they had that one in California that time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought it was like that. Like the sidewalk's gonna open up and like the buildings are gonna. That's what I think an earthquake is like. Mm-hmm. But thank God, no.
Can you take me back just a little bit to that moment, like when you heard the sound? I mean, was there a lot of shaking in the house?
Nothing shook. My neighbor's house shook. She told me her house tilted. Not tilted, shook.
Okay.
Yeah, she said everyone ran out. That was in Hackensack where she lives. But it just felt like someone dropped something on my house.
Right.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much for speaking with me.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. So can I ask you for your name?
My name is Karma.
Karma?
Yeah, I'm living in Woodridge.
Okay. So can you take me to last night and like what you felt and what happened?
Yeah, I was sleeping. I hear a big bang, and I thought my husband felt in the bathroom. But then I hear, they open and close. I said, probably maybe he dropped something, But then my phone started to make a lot of noise, and I checked, and everybody was asking if it was a earthquake. Mm-hmm. And even my daughter-in-law living in Rutherford, and said the baby wake up with the noise.
Oh. Oh, so your daughter in East Rutherford, she also felt the earthquake as well?
3 towns after it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's very strong. I mean, was anything broken in the house? Or
No,
just
no,
nothing?
nothing broke.
Okay.
All right.
All right. And last but not least, were you here last year for the earthquake as
Oh
well?
yes, last year I was working.
Did you really feel that one?
Yeah, I thought I was dizzy because I saw the glasses shaking. Maybe I said, oh, maybe I'm dizzy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So, oh, sorry.
If you remember when 13 years ago, 13, have one large. I was in the hospital with my baby granddaughter, and that time it was strong because in Newark have a lot of damage.
And last thing I want to ask, it's just like there was an earthquake last year, now there's an earthquake this year. I mean, what's your thoughts? What are your feelings like that? Like
I don't know. Maybe the ground start to getting order.
Right. Are you worried at all about that, or?
A little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, and how do you spell your name? I'm sorry.
C-A-R-M-A. Karma.
Karma.